the long take style, a cinematographic approach that emphasizes depth of focus and camera movement in order to convey realism to an audience, or as film scholar Andre Bazin describes it, to bring the spectator into relation with the image, closer to that which he enjoys in reality. In other words, to make us, the audience, feel as though we are in the passenger seat, in a position where we can practically reach out and run our hands through the frigid, trickling water or caress the enduring bark of the pine trees shown on the screen as we hover quietly and intently beside our main characters. In Alejandro Iñaritu's The Revenant, we don't just see the moments of tranquility and the moments of tension and violence. We experience them, almost as if we were present in the film. Recently, however, I stumbled across a video essay called Recutting the Revenant, How the Long Take Can Fail, whose author, while a proponent of the use of the long take in the film, believes that this scene, in particular, would be better had the director chosen to make cuts instead of using one take. The main character of this film, Hugh Glass, played by Leonardo DiCaprio, who is shown here, has been left for dead by his comrades after barely surviving that bear attack we just saw, and is now being chased by a band of defensive Native Americans. According to the author of this video, the use of the long take and its camera movement distracts and disorients him, and removes him from the perspective of Glass as he must try to hide from the Native Americans who unknowingly have him cornered. We become a detached third party, he asserts. He also claims that if cuts are used, then Glass's point of view is clear to the audience, which contradicts a statement made by Iñárritu, who, in discussing his stylistic choices for the scene, states,
I want the camera to play and to shoot this, to solve this scene in one single take, to put the audience in the point of view of the character and feel what he's feeling, seeing what he's seeing.
Both my understanding of the long take style, as well as my personal experience with this scene, permit me to disagree with Thomas Flight, the creator of the video. If the chief objective of the long take is to make a scene feel more realistic and to place the spectator in the moment, just as Iñárritu comments in the New York Times, then I'd say this scene is a prime example of its correct use. While the point of view is that of a third party, the camera's placement at an eye level similar to Glass's makes us feel as though we are crouched next to him as the Native Americans close in and tension builds. The slow camera movement that shows the rocks and river as it pans between Glass and the Native American not only expresses the cramped and choked position he is in, but also emphasizes how still and quiet he needs to be if he wants to remain undetected. If cuts are used in this scene, then it does not convey the same information as Flight assumes it will, because the scene would be so much shorter. Its length is in real time, thus more realistic as there are no ellipses or missed movements of the characters. Iñárritu's decision-making is not mistaken in this scene, and the purpose of his long take is very clear: to build tension and push the plot forward, an objective that the style achieves not only in this particular moment of the film, but throughout it.